on WWL TV, the spirit of Louisiana. This is Louisiana's news leader, Channel 4's Eyewitness Morning News.
We've all heard about the antioxidants and how they can be good for us, keeping us healthy and keeping us away from illness. There's a new book out called Death in Small Doses by Dr. Randolph Howells. He talks about why healthcare supplements are not as good as we have heard, and sometimes, in some cases, could be hazardous to our health. Now, Dr. Randolph Howells is a well-known surgeon, inventor. He's also a country singer. I mean, you wear a lot of hats. But in this new book, you were taking all kinds of things like vitamin E, C, D, and things like that, and you're saying those all might not be good for you.
Well, quite correct, Eric. As you say, though, in medicine overall, my claim to fame was the inventing of the triple lumen catheter, which went on to become the #1 venous catheter in the world and has been credited with helping save the lives of over 20 million critically ill patients worldwide. This work on these vitamins and these antioxidant vitamins, particularly on the oxygen-free radicals, will far surpass anything I've ever done.
Because is this in your expertise, or you've done a lot of research on this?
This is in my expertise. I'm also a PhD biochemist. And in such, I've studied the effects of oxygen, particularly the oxygen-free radicals, so-called. As you know, free radicals is a bad word in general, but they're our best ally. That's how we fight bacteria, fungi, protozoans such as malaria, and even viruses such as HIV/AIDS.
All right, for the longest time, we've been told that it's good to take plenty of like a multivitamin, extra doses of C, D, E, and whatever else.
Yeah, 2 big studies just in the last couple of weeks. Well, back in April, Reader's Digest came out with the vitamin scam. It's becoming much more public information that these vitamins are not what they have been purported to be. They've been over-marketed, and because of the laws that control dietary supplements, none of them are tested for efficacy, that is, whether or not they're effective, or for safety. We're now getting studies that have accumulated on hundreds of thousands of patients. In my books, I report on over 8 million patients. That's where this data comes from. This is not my opinion that they're harmful.
All right,
this is the data.
Let's go over some of the vitamins.
Sure.
Vitamin C. Should you take extra vitamin C?
Well, vitamin C only if you have, again, some type of a known deficiency. If you're scorbutic or scurvy, if you're a sailor out on the seas like the British were, you might need some vitamin C, but basically we do not.
All right.
Because of a fresh diet of fruits and vegetables.
All right, now vitamin D.
Vitamin D is a different situation. If you're not exposed to the sun, then many people these days appear to be running deficient in D. And D is one of the fair-haired boys on the horizon for vitamins.
And there are several kinds of
especially.
Ds. Okay, now what's the difference in vitamin D, D3?
It's the side groups that are chemically on the center molecule. And the D3 is the type that we need. This is a type in our skin. There's a compound in the skin called ergosterol. It gets converted to D3 by sunshine. That's the kind we need. That's the kind that you can get as a supplement in the store.
So if you're taking D, take vitamin D3.
Yes.
All right, then what about vitamin E?
Vitamin E is getting a very bad reputation. Back when it was first brought into its popularity, it was because in rats it was thought to increase fertility. So then it started to be a fertility type drug. Then they thought even it was an aphrodisiac. All of the things we're finding now is that E, and in fact Dr. Rosenfeld yesterday on Fox News, who had used to be a very proponent of vitamin E, he is not recommending it all to any of his patients.
All right, so you're not a big fan of multivitamins, but you do say fish oil every day is good.
Fish oil is in a different category too. Yeah, the omega-3s, as long as you watch the ratio of omega-3 to omega-6, it appears to be quite good with minimal downside. But the beta-carotene, the vitamin A, and the vitamin E, we have to be very careful for.
All right.
Put together in there 181 studies showing that they're no better than a dummy pill.
All right.
And 70 studies showing that they have harmful effects, everything from cancer of the prostate, cancer of the lung, breast cancer, on down the line. It's astounding what they do.
Interesting book, Death in Small Doses, available at bookstores. If you'd like more information on this book, you can go to our website, WWLTV.com, click on Links on 4, and we'll get you to where you get a copy.